Roundabouts. Once you get used to them, it's other people that you have to watch out for.
Don't be an idiot.
Welcome back to DMV and Driver. My name is Robert, and today we're going to cover roundabouts. So before we get into the roundabouts, if you think that the taillights of the Dodge Charger looks a little bit like Kylo Ren's mask, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. First off, America is putting in more and more roundabouts. I know, I wasn't a big fan of them when I first started using them either.
Loathe entirely.
But now I love them. Roundabouts are becoming more and more popular for several reasons. They are more efficient than a four-way stop because you don't have to stop all the way. Yeah, you know you hate stopping too. They slow traffic in the area and have less severe collisions. They require less maintenance and have lower yearly costs, less in taxes. They reduce idling time, which saves you more on gas. They are safer for pedestrians to negotiate because they only have to worry about one direction of traffic as they're crossing the street. Let's dive into how to negotiate roundabouts. First, whoever was within the roundabout has the right of way. Technically, once you get in there, you can pretend like you're a NASCAR driver and do like 7 or 8 laps, and everybody else entering has to yield to you. So as you approach the roundabout, you want to watch markings on the ground, and you want to also watch for signs that are erected so you know which lane you want to be in for what turn you're going to be doing. When in doubt, start on the inside lane, because from the inside lane you can go anywhere. You can go all the way around and still make a right turn if you need to. As I'm approaching the roundabout, I always scan for pedestrians. And then once I've scanned for pedestrians as I'm coming up into the roundabout, then I look left for traffic. I assume that everybody's going to come towards me so that I can kind of watch where they're going to be and my timing will work out well. And then what I do is I watch their tires. That lets me know which way they're going to go, if they're going to exit the roundabout or if they're going to come towards me. With the roundabout, as I'm approaching, I always plan on stopping so I don't overcommit myself into the lane, so that if somebody surprises me, I can still stop. As soon as I see the tires going to exit, they're turning out, then I'll jump in because they're creating a little bit of a blockage for the other vehicles that are behind them too. So it's all about getting used to the timing and working the timing. I also watch people's eyes because that lets me know kind of where they're going to go. As you're approaching the roundabout, if there's no traffic on the inside of the roundabout and there's nobody close enough to be a hazard, like you won't cause that closer vehicle to slow down at all, then go ahead and enter and then get out of the way. You're open for liability in that first bit when you start going into the roundabout. Once you've entered the roundabout, you have the right of way. You can keep going around the circle, pretend like you're a NASCAR driver, do like 7 or 8 laps. Don't do that though, because Johnny Law will stop you and check you for DUI.
License and registration.
But when you're going around the circle, make sure you're watching traffic coming into the circle. Make sure that they see you, make sure they're actually going to stop for you. So I'm just kind of ready for anybody cutting me off. On the driving test, you're going to have to utilize your signals for the roundabout. So what I tell everybody is use your signal the same way as if the roundabout's not there. So if I'm going to make a right turn, I'm going to signal right. If I'm going to turn left, I'm going to signal left. And if I'm going to make a U-turn, I'm going to signal left and go in and go around the roundabout. If you're going straight, don't worry about it. Don't signal. The reason that I signal left, if I'm going around the circle and your left signal's on, is as you're going around, anybody else who's coming into the circle sees that you're going to continue around and hopefully they'll yield to you. Your signal you're going to activate prior to entering the roundabout. So right before the crosswalk area is a good spot. In the DMV handbook, it also says that you have to signal if you're going to exit the roundabout or signal to exit, or signal if you're going to actually change lanes inside the roundabout. If you miss your turn, or if you miss your exit in the roundabout, just keep going around until you return back to it, and then you can exit. It's totally fine to do an extra lap in the roundabout if you miss your turn. Just keep going around. On the inside of the roundabout, there's going to be a rounded curb with like a skirt area. Do you know what that's for? Yeah, me neither. Just kidding. The inside curb and skirt is designed to be driven on if you need it. The reason why it's rounded is to make sure that if you're driving the big truck and trailer, your trailer can track up on the skirt without being damaged. They have to have something there, otherwise people will just blow straight through the roundabout super fast. Like the guy at the beginning of the video. You can also use that area for evasive action if you need to. So that guy who's entering the roundabout and he's not looking at you and all of a sudden he's cutting you off, you can go into there to make sure you don't get hit by him. Having the roundabout there makes it to where people go a little bit slower to enter, which makes it so if there is a collision, it's at a much lower speed and it makes it a little bit safer for the general public. Let us know what you thought about the video, if there is anything else you would like to see next, and let us know in the comments if you think that the tail lights of the Dodge Charger looks like Kylo Ren's mask. And if you don't, let us know too. Stay alert, stay safe, and as always, thanks for watching.